Good day or other time of the day to you again, viewers. Welcome back to E7. Quite the load of bombshells last episode. The biggest one, of course, as we came to rescue Altego City from unknown assailants. We found out, oh, the miasma's still here. That's a bit of a problem. Most of the dragon knights that were killed at the palace have been buried. But can't they ever rest peacefully, knowing that they were killed by someone they trusted? Indeed. Mustafa thought of placing warriors from all the villages here. While there aren't many of us, he's divided us up well enough to protect the key locations. A Segramite and a Shanoan guy working together, that's nice to see. Yes, it turns out that the bad guys, the real bad guys, were the innocent flower lady Tia and the gallant knight Scias, all along. Now in this hectic summer of all sorts of commitments and sicknesses, I've now had a little over a week to ruminate about this big plot twist we got last time, and I'm not a big I'm not a big fan of this twist. We'll have to see if it improves, if it justifies itself. I won't write it off, but I don't know. I don't really. Eldris Mishera cast a breath spell upon me before I braved the miasma, and it seems to be working. I can breathe normally even under these grueling conditions. What an amazing woman. Oh wow, everyone just has to have magic gas masks to survive in this miasmic nightmare place now? Oh dear. That's not good at all. What's going on over here? If you run such a big business, you must have many different types of weapons and medicines. If the people of your city are suffering, why would you choose not to help them? No, we can't do any more than this. We've already suffered great losses by giving you those scarlet crystals. Go away. Ah yes, I see Zanzibar is ever the bleeding heart as usual. Can we go through here now? Okay, they've cleared paths. That's nice. I want to talk to this guy real quick though. All my life I've heard how beautiful Altego City is. But this is not beauty. Everyone has their hands full just cleaning up the rubble and securing the perimeter. Indeed, this place was trashed. So I'm trying not to just be like the innocent nice character turned out to be a bad guy. I don't like this. I'm trying to be more critical here. It felt like a very strange plot twist to have her become the bad guy. Not just that she was, well, you often have stories where the mild-mannered character who's just kind of there in the background turns out to be some sort of deific character in the end. But I don't know. That's why I'm waiting to see if we can justify it more in the game, because right now it seems like they're more banking on the shock value with that. Just the fact that, the character you'd never expect to be the bad guy just turns out to be, this completely different character. That's the other thing, that she just did not feel at all like the character we've seen thus far when she appeared in that, in her Tia Luna form, is apparently her real name. What happened to the city? And what's all this fog about? My precious Longmas will die if I stay here like this. I need to leave and soon. Oh, your poor Parasaurolophii. You probably should vacate the premises. This is not great what's going on here. I doubt there's new weapons here, but I guess it can't hurt to check. I guess, did I get a bow for Aisha? Maybe I haven't. Let's see. No, actually, the thing here, the Kikli, is worse than what's available. What's the best? Okay, she's got the best weapon, the Falcon Bow. So we're actually good on that front. I'm just reminding myself here by looking at these because, as I have probably mentioned, implied, I have not played this for a while, so. Okay, so there is a new set of weapons for Adel here, which for some reason I forsook, but the effect on strength is not enormous. Maybe that's why I skipped over them. Not to mention I can't afford them. Well, I could if I sold off something. Also, this great axe for Geis would also But again, the difference in strength is not like mind-blowing, so I think I will try to survive with my current setup. Scias is, I think, a little more predictable, although it came a little out of left field as well for him to be the bad guy. But I think that's a more common thing in stories, is to introduce like this really heroic good guy character who seems like a badass, and then it turns out that they were evil all along. Just because there's that like reaction of, well, I know this guy's a badass and he's like really powerful, so him against us is like a nightmare scenario, so you get that oh no feeling when it turns out that he's a bad guy. Which I feel like we got last time, like oh no, we have to take on this guy who we know is like the toughest swordsman in the land or something. Like that's like a real kind of shocker for you. Wow, you can only barely see that statue over there. What the? Gratios! I can barely make out even an outline! I was just going to thank him for protecting the city from further harm, but I can't even see his face! Oh... When is this weird fog going to clear up? Yeah, this must be a shock. This situation here. It's not pleasant, definitely. But even so, like, I don't know, like, even with Scias, I'm a bit like, that he's like a bad guy. I mean, I guess, you know what? The real thing is this game was kind of lacking a definitive bad guy. And maybe in some way that's kind of nice to just have an adventure where you're dicking around in this world. Oh. I meant to talk to this guy, but I got lost in my words. Small boat's been brought here for you. It's at the pier. Some have been attempting to flee to other kingdoms, fearing the end of all Altego. Most of the ships aren't even serviceable. You'll just have to wait. Right. But, like, okay, now it's, like, it does feel like there's now, like, a real driving thing now with the plot that, okay, now we have to deal with, these two maniacs, basically. I mean, I guess there's a side. I mean, I don't know. You could have also written a story where it was just you against the forces of nature, I guess. Like I said, I'm conflicted. I guess my problem is the shock value is my real problem, my real hang-up. It seems a bit cheap to just go like, oh yeah, these characters are now really evil. Even that I'm like kind of hesitating because those swerves too tend to be shocking in stories when they happen, so maybe they just didn't really set that scene up well enough for me to be impressed. I don't know. Let's not ruminate on it any further. We've got a mission to do. We've got to take out the fourth dragon, or well, consult the fourth dragon. Let's not be so gloomy with our terms there.
So we're gonna go to that island in this tiny boat. I think this may be my first time riding in a boat.
There's no need to worry. Out here on the high seas, Dogi the Wall Crusher becomes Dogi the Wave Crusher. Oh yeah. I'll get us there safely. You can count on it. Just relax. Pretend you're on a pleasure cruise.
Thank you, Dogi. Your words are most encouraging. By the way, Princess Aisha. As I mentioned before, an incantation is required to enter the Sanctum. Are you familiar with it?
Yes. It was on the note my father left for me. He must have been planning to teach it to me after I returned.
Aisha.
I see.
Don't mind me. I have to keep moving forward. So, Adel, you ready? Ready to set off for Ruins Island?
Oh, actually,
We don't have much time. We'll need to get going as soon as preparations are complete.
I do want to stick around just long enough to make a safety save here on the mainland. Hopefully this time we can return if we wish so, but still, I don't want to incur any risks. Yeah, let's do it this time. Let's go to Ruins Island. We're actually switching up the order we did stuff last time. We're going to the sea place before the moon place. Because, well, you know, the story dictates that.
Alright, let's ship out. Doki's deluxe pleasure cruise is on its way.
Not to ruin the moment, but we have no idea how safe these waters are right now. We should keep our guard up. There may be monsters to deal with before we get there.
Wait, fight on this tiny boat? That sounds alarmingly difficult. There's not a lot of room to run around, let me tell you. Of course, one of the big problems dealing with the final one, the Moon Shrine is, the Moon Sanctum is, we didn't have any Elders of Iska, but fortunately that's fixed because Tia Luna revealed that she was of the Elder line. I believe that's what she said. So we just need to convince her to be a good guy again. I mean, okay, maybe she's just being mind controlled. You never, like, she was insistent that that wasn't the case and this was who she was all along. But, I mean, I'm not ruling out mind control by some sort of... Maybe the Wind of Destruction has poisoned her. I don't know. I don't know. Since they're going for shock value, I think they might go, actually, that she really is like this. It's not a case of mind control. I don't know.
Oh man, we made it somehow. My heart was pounding so hard.
Hey, I told you, pleasure cruise. Was I right or was I right? Man, I know it hasn't been that long, but being here brings back memories.
Yeah.
But it's strange. The miasma doesn't seem to have affected this place at all.
Perhaps the proximity of the Sanctum negates the effects of the miasma. The island's complicated web of energy may also have a hand in its immunity. Ah, that's right. Your warping powers didn't work here. We need to finish things up quickly and take another pleasure cruise back to the mainland.
Adel, is something the matter?
The warping power seems to have been strengthened by the Dragonstone. Oh, how convenient. Well, it was unusable here before, it may be usable now.
Are you serious?
I see. So the power's grown, then.
That should make things a lot easier. Let's head to the altar, Adel. I have to open the way to the Sea Sanctum.
The nearby stone monument has been added to your warp list. Oh, how nice. Which nearby stone monument? I don't remember where this is. Oh, it's just up the mountain, the hillside path. That's nice. We came down from the beach. That helped out a little bit. That's such a, like, it's so contrived, but it's, you know, for gameplay purposes that they're like, okay, that was like the halfway point final dungeon, so you had to have a point of no return, but now since it's not as serious, this is not the last place, like it's not as important to limit you, so they're just like, now you can travel wherever you want. Which means I will make a not-so-safety save right here, just like, yay, and everything's good. Now, how did you get to... Oh, that's why... Oh, man, remember when I was complaining in, like, the first episode, or not the first, but the first time we came here, what the point of this shortcut was? Because there's, like, not need to, like, come back, really, or, like, I was like, I don't see the point to this shortcut. Ah, man, it's so we can just go up here and then we'll be right near the Sanctum entrance. I mean, I don't remember this area completely because this was one of the biggest and most labyrinthine dungeons in the game, but I believe we are right nearby. We are right nearby where the shrine is, and the altar, which leads then to... What the... Oh, these ones are... Okay. Thought they were slash enemies, but it was actually a bow that I needed to use on them. Anyway, yeah, we should be right nearby. I believe it's... Oh, wait, whoa. I'm not making this mistake a second time. We are equipping this darn talisman before we go skinny dipping. I've seen this episode before, and I don't like how it ends. So here we go. Underwater talisman equipped. Oh wow, there's a bit of physics in fighting underwater. Like, you go really flying while you dodge underwater. I didn't actually notice that the first time we came through this place. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm not walking into the Sanctum until I actually prepare. I completely forgot about buying up all the potions. Well, the one thing we could have gotten, and it doesn't fit in my items. Okay. So, yeah. We are going to go back to the mainland real quick alike. What would be the easiest place to get to a potion? I'm just going to Segram. Just for the heck of it. By the way, one thing I haven't mentioned, load times on this game are really good. There's barely any waiting when you warp to places. That's always it's always a nice thing to see. And Brest, it's not a super heavy game, so I suppose that's why it happens so easily. Okay, let's get this stuff. Levard Bangle. In the ancient tongue of Segram, its name means guardian. That's why that robot was called Levard, whatever it was called. I want to say Levard Burton, but that was just a stupid pun I made about his name. I don't remember what it is actually. Levard something, but that's cool. It actually means guardian. Oh, we're stocked up otherwise. Okay. Well, even so, I don't want to go traveling with even a small lack of items. As you guys have seen in previous episodes, these bloody dragons are cut above the other bosses in the game. Like, they really eat up my resources because I'm not very good at games. So whatever kind of damage this next guy is gonna try and do to me, I forecast myself needing a not small amount of potions to beat him. Look at those cool hourglasses made out of water. Now that's magic.
The sea altar. We finally made it. This is where we enter the sea sanctum, right?
Yeah, the sea dragon should be sleeping in there somewhere.
Another dragon, huh? It's great that the dragons have been giving Adel their dragon stones. But I wonder if we really can stop the wind of destruction.
Remember what Scias said? To believe the dragon warrior is capable of saving Altego from the wind of destruction is false hope at best. Smarmy bastard was mocking us. I want us to stop this wind just to spite him.
It didn't sound like an empty threat, though.
I don't know, he was being pretty cocky. We'll see.
Thinking about it will do us no good. It is impossible for us to understand. Perhaps we cannot comprehend why the Elder Sophistica would plan such a thing. I'm not sure I'd even want to.
Yeah. Adel, let's just focus on meeting the sea dragon for now. The dragons might know something about what Tia's trying to achieve.
Yeah, we should ask, because we really don't know what Tia's stake is, apart from she's apparently evil now.
Alright then, I'm going to recite the spell that will take us to the sanctum. Ready? Altego murmureth through blue ripples, and thou, O dragon, speakest in the roars of the sea. We return to thy land of abundance anon. Guide our path, for prosperity lieth with thy heart alone.
Good thing I had the talisman equipped. I forecast us arriving underwater immediately. Oh no, not. Okay, that's nice. They're like, well, you better put on your talisman before you go. Oh, this is a cool looking place. These sanctums have all been pretty top notch. Whoa.
A sea sanctum.
Quite breathtaking.
What is this place?
Oh yeah, you haven't seen any of the other Sanctums. Oh, Isha, you've been missing out on some crazy stuff.
The other side of the island? But it feels really weird. Even the color of the sky is different.
We must be inside the Sea Sanctum. If we don't take care, we'll be dead and buried in no time, so watch your back.
Alright, let's do this.
Cool, so we're in like some sort of shadow version of Ruins Island. The other Sanctums haven't really been like that, but that's fine. Also, I can't tell, is that water flowing up there, or is it just mist whooshing up? I don't know. It's cool, though. Well, this is an easy dungeon to traverse thus far. Well, here we come to a crossroads. Let's consult that. Another one of these weird energy skull things. This time in oceanic flavor. Oh, once again, I should check. Does someone have the stone thing equipped? My OP... No, she does not. Stone ring has the chance to petrify the enemy. The good old classic. Okay. So there's a... We'll check this end first. It's just a collection of sea stone and an iron ore, of course. And there's a small dead end over here with a button. See what I mean? Guys stoned right off the bat. And he's done for. Okay. That is a tutorial for these boutons. They turn off these energy things. Whoa! Oh, it's ice! Oh, gee. Oh, good dear. Oh my. This is not what I needed, but we'll make do. It's gonna, because they're not gonna limit these ice tricks just to this one little bit here. Oh, we're not actually going up from here. We are taking the way down here. That's okay. I was gonna check this crook first anyway. There we go. Didn't need a somersault there. By the way, let's check her ocean squall against this nautiloid. Oh, either I missed or it didn't really do anything. That's a shame. Oh, I didn't do anything because it's one of these armor enemies. Even though it's flying, it counts as an armor enemy. Okay. An Ambuna flower. Alright. Stoned already? Easy peasy. Okay, so this just seems to be a... Oh, I almost fell. Ah, there we go. He wasn't that tough. Ooh! Oh, this is the enemy. We fought this thing on the... Wasn't the creature we fought on the piers something like this? I seem to recall we fought... At least it spun around a lot, so... Okay, he wasn't exactly easy. We'll have to play more careful next time. And also, he does not stop spinning soon. I gotta keep that in mind. Power Smash seems to do the job nicely. Okay, so no. Oh, we stoned it. Nice. Of course, that will quickly equalize the fight, is getting a stone off. Ah, we needed that. Good. We needed to do that to continue. Yeah. Here we go, both of them stoned. Now that's tactical. Look at this. This is like classic Doom and Quake circle strafing right here. Who did not expect that mechanic to come up in a character RPG like this. Oh! He is... These guys seem really susceptible to this stone effect. They stop real quickly. Oh, that looked like a coral to me, but it was actually withered hardwood. Come on. Okay. Easy. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh yes. There we go. Oh, so quickly. I think because Aisha also has a very fast rate of attack. She gets attacks off real fast. That just makes the stone thing even more powerful. If it's like a stock 20% chance per attack, she gets off like 5 attacks in a second, so you're like guaranteed to freeze the enemy in like a second with some very rudimentary maths that I just did. Oh, that's still ice. I was like, that doesn't look like how that should work. Aha! You can fall down from here. That's good to know. Thank you for demonstrating that, lads. There we go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I need to... That was not the most graceful journey I've made. There better be something extra good at the end of this. Ugh. Ice track. Oh no, this thing's back. Where was the first guy? Oh, that was the guy we fought. Never mind, I thought it was the previous one that respawned. Nice. We get these twigs. Oh no, another one of these grand turtles. These adamantoises, if you will. Thank you. Oh cool, a Maam extract. That heals up a whole lot. Ooh. That scared me for a bit. Oh, did I not pick this up the first time, or did it just respawn really fast? Yeah, you see how much slower NPC Aisha shoots those arrows, so you get those stones much less if she's not your active character, I think. Ow! I'm pretty happy with the NPCs and their AI in this game thus far, but maybe they're not exactly spam happy as I am, which normally is fine, but getting off this stone effect, it's counterproductive. It's fine. It's such a like an overpowered effect anyway. So, oh no, another place we can fall off. I do not want that. Do not. Okay, this place to the south looks like a dead end, so we'll check it first. First attack! Got the